I teach middle schoolers, and I guess, I see at school that we spend a lot of time giving you all this great information and educating you to be smart people, and we also put a lot of pressure on you to be smart people. And I see what it does to kids, and I see how much their parents emphasize grades, so much so that when you write an essay, you don't say, oh, am I, putting good quality work? You'll say, how many words do I have? How many words does this have to be? What's the word count? Instead of, am I getting my point across? Am I saying what I want to say? Am I interested in what I'm saying? Anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is, there has to be some emphasis on your happiness. And there's something called emotional intelligence. And that's almost as important, if not as important, as academic intelligence. And being happy really matters. And learning how to be happy really matters. And that's what I'm concerned about, because there's so much pressure on you students now to get good grades. There's pressure from teachers, there's pressure from parents, there's pressures from your assistants, your administrators. Everybody wants you to get good grades. And good grades are wonderful, but not all of us can get A's. And not all of us feel comfortable doing a ton of homework every night. And by the way, it shouldn't be more than 10 minutes a night per grade level. So if you're in 4th grade, that's 40 minutes per night. If you're in 6th grade, that's 60. If you're in 8th grade, that's 80, an hour and 20 minutes. And I'm seeing 8th graders having 2 or 3 hours of homework a night. So something's going on here that we're expecting a little bit too much. You go to school, then you go do a sport, and you come home, you eat dinner, and instead of relaxing and enjoying your family, you're heading to your room and hitting the books, or not heading to your room and hitting the books and feeling like a failure. So, parents aren't wrong to put a lot of emphasis on grades. They want you to do well so you can go to a good school, so you can have a good life. And that's really what they think is going to make you have a good life. But there are other things to having a good life. And you don't want to lose your adolescence in this, total emphasis on grades, grades, grades. You want to enjoy yourself. And you want to go to a good school, right? You want to get good grades so you can, go to a good college, live in a nice place. But let me tell you something. If for some reason that doesn't come easily for you, or something gets in the way, or your parents divorce, or your boyfriend breaks up with you and you're not able to study and you get some bad grades, there's second chances. It's called community college. And then you can transfer from community college into a good school or a nice place to live. So it's never over. So this is, June 2016. It's the end of the year. You're going to be getting your grades. And I want you to take a chill pill and just think, hey, I've done the best I can, and if your parents aren't happy, tell them you need help. Tell them it takes a village. And if you're getting bad grades, somewhere it broke down, because there's teachers, there's your parents, there's yourself, and they all need to come together to work well, and for you to be able to achieve, what everyone wants is for you to get a good education. But we also need to educate you about how to be happy. And that's what my life lessons are going to be about. So my first one is, grades are not everything. And 100 years ago, only 11% of the population went to high school. And now we're all supposed to go to high school and fit in this, academic, rigorous study, sit down, read, and not all of us are made that way. I certainly had a hard time. So I want you to take it easy on yourself and realize you are not your grades. You are a person of value, and you do the best you can, and that's all you can do.